What time is it? It is time to add to our 52-week emergency fund savings challenge, which is very simple and easy. If you don't have an emergency fund, then this is just a video for you, because it is working with small amounts of money and it can really help you. So join me and stay tuned for this great tip to help you get your emergency fund started. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. Thank you for stopping by. Wanda is my name and saving money is my game. If you're not saving for emergencies, let's make it yours too. Let's save more in 2025, let's save more money in 2025, and we'll be glad that we did. And I'm asking if you will subscribe to this channel where you'll get great value. Click the thumbs up button, drop me a comment and let me know what you think of this video. Is it helpful? Is it a great idea? I'm very curious to know. And would you share this video, because there may be someone that could use this content also. And would you click the notification bell so you may be notified every time I upload a new video. I want to say thank you for being here. Welcome to everyone, and I hope everyone is doing well. And like I said, what time is it? It is time to add to our savings challenge, which I have 7 savings challenges. And today's savings challenge is savings challenge number 3, which I do on Wednesdays. And it's very simple, very easy. One thing about doing these savings challenges, you have to have an income. You have to have some money coming in. Talk is cheap. It takes money to buy land and pay bills and save for emergencies and get out of debt. It takes money to do those things. But these savings challenges are working with small amounts of money. When we take small amounts of money, every time we get some money, put it away to the side and save it, it adds up over time. Yes, it does. Now, today's savings challenge is cash stuffing, and it's cash stuffing this photo album. What you need is something like this. Now, it doesn't have to be just like this, but something kind of like this. And this is something that I got out of Dollar Tree, a photo album I got out of Dollar Tree, and this is not a sponsored video. I happened to be in there looking for some other supplies and ran into this. And I don't know why I didn't get 2 of them, because when I go in there, every time I look around, I don't see any more. But anyway, if you can find one of these at Dollar Tree, check your local Walmart or Target. But I know you can get them on Amazon, Temu, and TikTok Shop. Yeah. Now, this particular photo album has 50 pages. And what we're doing, we're stuffing it with $10 bills every Wednesday. Yeah. Now, once it's all stuffed, it will equal up to $500. And we know we need at least $1,000 for our emergency fund. And once this is all stuffed, it can go towards your $1,000 emergency fund. Now, you can find one that has 100 pages, and then you will have your $1,000, okay? But this is just what I saw, so I thought, I could use this, but I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but it came to my mind to stuff this with $10 bills. Something very simple, very easy, okay? Surely, when you get paid, however you get paid, no matter what your situation is, you should have $10 to put away. If you don't, that means you need to sit down and look at your finances. See how much money is coming in and how much is going out. Create a budget. And see what you're spending money on that you don't need to be spending money on. Because sometimes this happens. We spend money on things we don't need to be spending on. We need to watch the way we spend. Have good behavior with money. Don't spend money like there's no tomorrow. That way you'll have an emergency fund, which emergency comes and they can't be avoided, and you want to be ready and prepared, and you want to have money to tap into when an emergency comes. And that's how I came up with these savings challenges. I happened to come across an ad that said the average American cannot cover a $100 emergency. That's when I had my aha moment. I can show viewers how to save for an emergency fund using small amounts of money. These are things that I used to do long time ago when I didn't have much money. That's how I would save with small amounts of money. And this is a great savings challenge if you're in this situation right here. Okay, and if you are, do whatever you can to increase. Find ways to make extra money. You need to have more than one stream of income. You need to have multiple streams of income. Go on YouTube, go on Google, put in a search. Ways to make money at home, ways to make money on my phone, ways to make money online, and things like that. It can show you, okay? And if you're in this situation, this is a great savings challenge, okay? And if you're in this situation, because like I said, it's working with small amounts of money, okay? Yeah. So why do we want to have an emergency fund? So you won't have to run out and get this and this and this, okay? And you won't have to run up a bunch of this. Yes, okay? Because this is not free money. This is not free money. You know, sometimes when we're charging things, we don't really think about it. But if you don't, especially if you're not making a lot of money, you shouldn't be in a lot of this, okay? Especially if you're not like making a lot of money, you shouldn't, you know, watch whatever you can and not be in this situation. And if you can, try to find a way to come out of this. If you're in this situation right here, or this situation right here, it would be a good thing to do. Give up this. Give up this. Find something that you could pay cash for, okay? And do whatever you can to come out of this. Come out of this. This will really, really help you. Now, if you're already financially free, that's different. Because being in a lot of debt, that will keep you from being financially free. And how are you going to be financially free and build wealth if you're in a lot of this? You can't. And I have to say this, another thing that could help you, don't eat out a lot. I know we're going to eat out sometimes because a lot of times the average person working, last thing they want to do is come home and cook. But if you go to the grocery store and buy food and meal prep, like on Saturdays and Sundays, you will have food to take to lunch and to eat dinner. I mean, you may at least have food for like 3 or 4 days, at least, you know? And then maybe by that 3rd or 4th day, you might have to cook again. But eating out is expensive. Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, that's expensive. So if you cook your own food, it could save you more money. And while you're at the grocery store, try to find this coffee instead of going through the drive-thru, because going through the drive-thru can be expensive. And, well, not really expensive, but that could be money you could save towards your emergency fund. And they sell this in the store. I've seen it. I don't drink coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I never could stand the taste of coffee. But it will help you if you buy this and make your own coffee. You will have more coffee and save and spend less money. Yeah. Okay? You don't want to be in this situation when emergency comes. If you don't have money saved, you will be in this situation. Oh, another thing I forgot to say. And we're not just saving $1,000 for emergency fund. We want to save at least 3 to 6 months of our living expenses. Sit down and calculate what that is for the month, and even eliminate things that you don't need. Okay? And multiply that times 3 or 6, and it'll let you know how much you need to save. That way, if something like this happens, see that? You have money to tap into. I know this couple that had been saving and saving and saving, and both of them lost their jobs, and they were able to live off their savings for 1 year. I don't even think they were really looking at first for another job. I think they started a business after when it was, time to go back to work. They started a business. But anyway, it's possible and you can do it. Yeah, you can. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is show you how much those that are following me with this particular savings challenge should have. Okay, if you've been following me every week, every Wednesday, every now and then I'll miss a week, but then I try to double it, okay? So let's see how much we should have saved. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, and then we're going to add this 10. That makes $260. Woo! Woo. I'm putting it upside down. Okay. Now, this is a 52-week savings challenge, and we're halfway through the year. This year is almost, it's halfway, and this month, June, is almost out. Okay, so today is Wednesday, June 25th, and this is our photo album savings challenge. And we added $10, and the total amount is $260. Wow. It looked like last week I added $20. Yeah. Did I forget? Did I add $20 in here? Oh my goodness. No, why does this say 230 and this week says 240, but this week says, no, it's $10. Okay. All right. So, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining me. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you got great value out of it. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you're doing this savings challenge or any of the other savings challenges, and let me know your progress so I can rejoice with you. You all have a safe, wonderful day, and happy savings. I'll catch you in the next video.